walk the race.
Yes. I don't know how much whining and dining there's going to be, but there's going to be a lot of walking.
Yeah, I'm not dining or whining. I need to walking.
I might be whining. My knees might be whining.
Look at these ears we made. Aren't they cool? They're all Muppety because the 5K's Muppety. We're going to take you along to the expo, all the race entertainment, the characters, all of it. It won't be a full, complete guide because it's going to be fun, too. How do we not have fun?
Right. But we'll give you as many tips as we can, and of course, have a good time on our first ever Run Disney event.
Walk Disney.
Well, yeah, Walk Disney.
All right, see you there.
We are currently walking under the main gate for ESPN Complex. Over here to the right, where all those people are, that is the main merchandise place. We had to get a virtual queue this morning. I got one at 8:30. And then straight ahead of us is where some of the regular merchandise is and the main expo, so you can find like things that you need for running and other accessories. The food is also up there, regular food that they always have here, and then some specialty event food. It's also where you're going to pick up your bibs up here to the left. Our group was called pretty much immediately, so we're headed into the specialty merchandise expo area in Advent Health Arena. So they just scanned both of our QR codes right behind us, 1 and 2, and then we go right into the arena. Here we are. Kermit! So each race is themed to a different character or movie. It is the 15th anniversary of Run Disney as well, so they're celebrating a lot this time around. Cheers to 15 years.
I love it. Cheers to 15 years. I really didn't know that it had gone on that long.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right, we're headed into the main expo center where they have the specialty race merchandise. Hey, good morning.
I love your ears.
Thank you.
You're getting a lot of compliments on these ears.
Some snacks, tiny little hot dogs. Does this count as training for the race? Going back and forth?
That's all the training I'm going to do.
Back and forth,
Back and forth,
Oh,
back
yeah.
and forth.
No, wait, that's Ice Age. That's Fox. Disney now owns it. You're
Oh, I thought it was DreamWorks.
Nope, you're good.
Okay, back and forth, back and forth.
Back,
Forth. Buck, short for Buckminster.
long for bomb. Yes, efficient crowds. We started moving so fast that they stopped making us stink.
You mean people following directions?
Way to go, team. Hey, good morning. Thank you. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yay.
Finish line.
Already? Should we get a picture in front of the 3.1?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Find our line
Yes.
and determine where our line is.
Yes.
Still trying to figure out. Here we go. Got our pictures already. Very cute. Looks like we've got some Wine Dine wine glasses. Ooh, those are glass. $19.99. Here is a water bottle by Lug, insulated, very cool. It's $50. Lots of pockets. Lots of spirit jerseys and corksicle bottles. Here's the Wine Dine Loungefly this year. That's pretty cool. I do like that one. $79. Thought it would be higher, honestly. These are cute. They say cheers to 15 years. Mickey and Remy on one side, Swedish Chef and Tiana on the other. I like the Epcot theme since it's Wine and Dine. That's pretty cool.
Maybe we should get all
This is
these.
$4.99. Those are cool. They got pockets. These look popular. They're cool. Very cute.
Popping it right there is supposed to be.
That one's $94.99. Woo! That one's pricey. Other t-shirts. It's $44.99. Different texture sleeve. Magnet for your car. It's a chef hat. That's very unique. $29.99. It's got them around the band. That's cute. Tank top. Breathable material, $44.99. Pretty cute. This is like a sweat licking. $44.99. It's got all of them on the front. It's busy.
I get it.
Very, very busy. Going across. There's an actual jacket with a hood. It says Walt Disney World Run Disney on the side. Wine Dine on the front. $94.99 for that one too. Wow. Woo. Just a hat. $34.99. It's like a swarm of bees.
Thankfully, I can see those ears in the crowd.
Yes, I can spot yours too. They're really tall. So we'll go look at the pass holder stuff now.
Yeah.
Although that's the pass holder line, so I probably won't bother to get a pass holder thing. Last time I couldn't even see anything. There's the Spirit jersey. Got that design on the front, up on the sign, with Remy. So Remy right there, he's on the Spirit jersey. Ah, that's cute. Says I did it. It's a weird material in the sleeves though. I don't know if I love that. $44.99.
All of this material.
Yeah, it feels very slick.
I want a t-shirt.
The back says finisher. It's neat, I just don't love the material. Here's another shirt, also a slick material. I'm not loving that. I guess it's slick because it's sweat wicking, but it's very strange. Magnet. There is a magnet and a t-shirt for each race.
I don't know.
These are pretty cool. They're pins that have a little ribbon like it's a medal. This one opens. It says I did it. And this one's just a regular one. I think I might get this. That's pretty cool. I picked up a pin. It looks like the medal. Isn't that cool? You also have your 10K with Tiana and Naveen. There's Lewis. All these shirts can be the same price depending on what style they are. There's your pin prices. This is $27.99. I wonder if we get a discount. That's pretty high for a pin. $27.99.
That's super high.
That's really high. Maybe I won't get the pin. There's these
We're gonna
pins.
get the medal.
That's true. You got a good point there. There's this one. On the back, I did it. Okay, changed my mind. Really expensive. I don't think I want to pay almost $30 for a pin. Almost there. $34.99. Nothing on the back of that one. This one says can't catch me. It actually has Kermit on it, so I kind of like that. But again, they just don't feel very good. $34.99. They wrinkle really easily and they feel kind of cheap, if I'm being honest. I don't know. I feel like the last two expos had better quality. There's the 13.1 miles with Remy and Emil. Magnet. Oh, the Remy ones are gone. Here's the other one. Here's the 2-course challenge. That's the jacket type. So $94.99. Wow. Pin. Those all open up and say I did it on all these. So the only middle one that's sold out so far is the Remy 13.1. I'm honestly surprised that many people want to pay almost $30 for a pin. Like a sphere collector. I just wanted to keep saying, but that's kind of high. There's this shirt. I did it. Very thin. Look, you can see the front through it. Regular t-shirt. It's another sweatshirt type. This is like an actual sweatshirt. $64.99. I actually like that better than the $94.99 jacket. That one's way cuter and softer. I would go with that one if I was going to get one of the two. It's cheaper too. There's pre-purchased commemorative items. Checkouts are over here. They do have mobile checkout. Now in the main part of ESPN, up here to the left is where we'll do bib pickup, and then to the right is the other expo center, which is the main bigger expo area. So the one we went in already is just for the specific Run Disney license things. There is a Joffrey's here too. You're in need of some coffee. There's also food in there, special for the event. No, that line only took about maybe 8 minutes. I mean, it was less than 10, so not too bad, even though it looked long. Oh look, it's Miss Piggy and Kermit. Be prepared to walk a lot if you do one of these, because we're not even racing yet. and we've already walked a lot this morning. So pace yourself, take your time, rest when you need to. I wouldn't suggest doing a park day before, because that would be a lot. Oh, another snaky line. TV says check cooling system. I feel like I need to do that for myself already. We've probably been walking for a steady 15 minutes.
At least we're walking and not standing right have to sit.
Yeah, exactly. But my legs are already tired. My feet are starting to hurt, so resting after this for sure. Oh, stairs, my nemesis. Ow. Ow. So we passed up waiver signing because we've already done that online. So that's if you haven't done it online. And now we're in the main big room trying to figure out where to go. Is the event alerts? Okay, we gotta find our bib number. That is in our check-in pass that they emailed us. So we're this one. Okay. We got our bibs picked up. Very exciting. For Group E, oh good, the slow line, that's me. We are now currently in line for Remy, but it's a pretty long line, so I don't know if we're actually gonna keep the meeting. We might have to switch over to Lewis's line over there. Kind of feel bad for Lewis, he doesn't have as many people. There's Photo Pass. Those are the little green tents that they sit in along the race line, they said, so you can look for those and they'll take pictures of you as you go. You just keep moving and they look for your bib number, and then it corresponds to the number they gave you to put in your Photo Pass, and then you can see your pictures. They have pumpkins over there that they carved, because today is Halloween. Over there, there's also account services, athletes with disabilities, which is AWD, if you see that on anything, and runner relations. We've barely moved in, 10 minutes? So that's kind of hard. I don't think we'll be able to stand in this line. However, I've already seen people giving up and leaving, so I'm wondering if we just hang out for another few minutes if we'll see if the line shortens.
Okay.
That's the thought I'm having. Otherwise, we'll probably have to abandon line, sadly. Lewis is on break, so everybody's sitting over there.
Oh, look at these pumpkins. Aren't they cute? Mulan, Tiana. Oh, that's a pretty one. I love that green. Peter Pan. You got Emperor's New Groove and Brave. I love her hair. That's awesome. Mirabelle. Got the glasses. Jack Skellington. Vanellope's Just Candy. That's cute. Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde. Oh, that's pretty. Anna and Elsa carved out. That's really pretty. And we got Mike and Sully, cute, and Roz in the background. And then Simba. Look at that. That's beautiful. So simple, but yet so beautiful. Green Aliens. Emmy's gonna love that one. She's standing in line for Remy. Aladdin. That's neat. Bolt. Oh, that's hilarious. Moana and Maui. Oh, that's really cool. And Stitch. That's awesome.
Remy's up there. Somewhere. Well, I hate to, but I think I'm gonna have to abandon Rat. Maybe go over to Lewis's line. Maybe he'll be back in a second. Just too long.
I really am surprised that they don't have a switch, a character switch, because they do at the parks.
Yeah. Just having two out, everybody's gonna stack up in these. This is gonna take probably 40 minutes, so I can't do that. Lewis isn't coming back until 15 minutes from now, so that's really strange to me that they would take a break for that long. He's been gone already for probably 5 minutes, so yeah, that is disappointing. They need more characters out, and they need to be out for longer. Hopefully there's more on the course. I don't know. But I hope the lines aren't like that. Because we won't be able to walk and stand for that long.
And they really need to switch the characters out on the course.
They really do. Okay, back out. Bummer. The race shirt and gear bag pickup to the right. So is that in the big expo center? Ramp. Yes, please. This looks like that place in San Francisco that's in all the movies where they drive down the zigzag.
Actually, this one is more steep than I thought.
Yeah. There's all the fields out there. Back and forth again. Could use that giant Coke bottle right now. Thirsty. Already tired.
Yeah.
Oh, I really, really hope we can finish tomorrow.
I know I'm pushing
goodness.
myself. This is harder than I thought.
Probably won't ever be able to do it again. At least we're giving it a shot.
Yep. I've already decided this will be my one and only race.
Yeah. I know they have the athletes with disabilities, but I don't actually know anything about that to know what qualifies for that.
Well, I haven't seen any wait lines or any spots to wait or anything.
It may just be wheelchair users and things like that. There's no like special lines.
I don't think there is.
Yeah, not that we've seen anyway. So with what all we've done today, I can feel my body saying I've already done too much walking and standing without sitting. So I'm getting a little nervous for tomorrow because I don't know how my body's going to handle it, especially with all this today. My muscles are starting to ache already. Mom's are too. Kind of concerning. I'm getting that like flu ache feeling you get with these diseases we have. So my feet are aching, arms are aching already. Just try to pace ourselves, see what we can do. Really, really want to finish tomorrow. So we pick up our shirt, gear bag. Yes, I smell, what is that, Auntie Anne's?
Yeah, any brand, I guess. Oh, it's Wetzel's.
Wetzel's Pretzels, that's right.
That's
I
his
forgot.
sponsor.
Yep. RunDisney, sponsored by
Brent.
There's the expo. We've been here to the past 2 races. Even though we didn't participate in the races, you can come to the expo. So we have those on our channel. If you'd like to check those out, see how they're different, see what usually returns for each expo. It's good to compare if you're going to be coming for the race, kind of get an idea of how it works. We're not going to spend as much time down there today just because of our timing, but if you want to see more of the expo floor and kind of the types of things that usually come, definitely check those out. Oh, more of my nemesis. Ow. Ooh, leg shaking already. Okay. Oh, all right. Let's pick up our free bag and stuff, and then, oh, our race shirt and gear bag pickup. I think that, is that over here? Or is that in the back? I think it's in the back. Let's get our free bags and stuff first then. They usually give you a free bag and a free fan paddle-y thing somewhere over here, and you can take pictures.
No bags.
No bags? Oh, that's a bummer.
Guess we should have brought ours, but who knew?
Yeah, 'cause we got it with the last 2. Temporary tattoos and fans,
Yep.
which is nice, but no.
We'll go back and get our t-shirt.
Okay, since we have no bags, we're gonna go get our t-shirts and our gear bags first. That says half marathon. We're over here to the right.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
Have a good one again.
You too.
All right, got our gear bag that we can use tomorrow if we want to leave anything at the end of the race, and our t-shirt. And then I put my bib and the stickers in there too.
Do not miss your chance to meet Olympian and official RunDisney training consultant Jeff Galloway. Jeff's proven training program has led thousands of runners across the finish line.
Here's where you can get those stickers you see on everybody's car. Personally, I like this one. I'm good. 0.0. Jack Sparrow would like that one. Flip belts, water bottles, hats, t-shirts, kind of everything you can want. Equipment that you can use. We've gotten some here before, like massagers and red light therapy. So check out our other vlogs for some of that, because we go into detail on a lot of that. Yeah. Thank you so much. There's the Jeff Galloway booth, famous for the run walk method. There he is. They've even got treadmills. There are so many people on day 1. Colorful character socks, polkas. So something interesting is a lot of the vendors have some of the same things, especially in the food department. So like energy, like gummies and chews and things to help with electrolytes. A lot of the vendors have those same things and same brands, and some of them are different prices. So you might want to go around first and see where you find them, and then see what the best price is, because we've already found 2 different prices for the same exact product at 2 different booths. Lots of clothes everywhere. This one cracks me up. This one just says pork. Already got some Christmas stuff. Merry Miles. Oh, what fun. Now keep in mind this is an expo, so there are lots and lots of vendors. Overstimulating if you're somebody like me. Lots of sound, lots of crowds, lots of people calling you over to try things out. So just be prepared if you come to one of these. Fancy headbands, character themed, which is pretty cool. Also, day 1 is way busier. So if you are okay with coming day 2 or 3, you might want to consider that. We got Birkenstocks here. I don't remember that last time. Shocks, headphones, the conductor kind. I feel like there's less this year.
There is.
Seems like way less.
There's also
this time around.
There's also no cool setups. Remember last year they had, or the last time they had like the picture opportunity with the big floaties and all the stuff.
This year, surprise had that.
Yeah, this is all just pictures and digital stuff.
Seems more quaint this time around.
Yeah,
I'm
they've
surprised.
definitely put less into it.
Yeah, weird. So you can see the medals here for each race. The course challenge, the 10K and the half marathon. Very heavy medals. The fairy tale challenge one. Princess half marathon, that was earlier this year. Here's this year's half marathon. Redo spin. Some spins too. 5K. It doesn't do anything special, but it's pretty cool. This is the one we'll hopefully, well, we will get, even if we don't finish, but we hope to finish. Halloween challenges. Disneyland half marathon. Sounds like a door knocker. The kids race. That one's plastic. Coast to coast. I like the Dumbo Dare. That's pretty cool. Disneyland half marathon. 10K, 5K. These move. So we're not remembering this happening at the last two expos, but like some of the skirts that we saw last time are now $94. A lot of the stuff this time around seems way more expensive. I don't know whether they're just different booths, because I don't remember all the booth names, obviously.
There's less booths.
There are very, very much less booths. This is the most disappointing expo we've been to so far, which is kind of a bummer because this is the race we're doing. But it's interesting, very different. I'm going to check out the food now. Long food lines. I remember last time the food was good because they have Disney chefs making them, but that's a pretty long line. All right, we got the meatball show, which is chicken or beef meatballs, Alfredo or marinara, Bayou beignets. Boy, they're big on those beignets, aren't they? They're everywhere. I'm surprised they don't have something more substantial though, like a gumbo. Little Chef's cassoulet. I think we're gonna pass on this time, but there they are. No re-entry. Have a great race. Everything taken. There's too much ground sitting in theme parks. Just put some benches, guys. People need to sit. Don't get up and move. They don't want to sit there all day. Let them have a seat. Please. This seems way busier than the springtime surprise. I think the marathon was pretty busy, but I feel like this might be busier. Yeah, that's a lot of people. We are headed out of the expo. We actually didn't buy anything. Yeah, this time around, I just didn't see anything I really liked. I liked last year's merch better. There were some cute things, but nothing that really stood out to me. And I think a lot of the quality this year just didn't seem as good as what we saw in the past. So
Most of it I thought was really plain. Like there weren't even generic prints, very many that looked Disney.
Yeah.
Some booths were completely plain. A few of them were just like plain colors. So I was disappointed because I wanted stuff that was maybe, it didn't have to be Disney brand, but like more of a print that was obvious.
yeah,
And so then it looked like it could go with something like Disney Bounty and stuff
Right.
like that. Didn't have a whole lot of that. The one booth that had the most was 50% off some items that was full and I couldn't even get my big coat.
because it was 50% off. Even the Run Disney stuff this year, I just wasn't really into
I
it.
like the springtime surprise way better.
Me too. Had some check-in issues this morning with Swan and Dolphin, but they got it all fixed and figured out, thankfully. It's hard to time that.
Let's check in early.
It did. We had trouble with getting the digital key, which is really hard for timing because if you're doing the run, you're kind of everywhere and it's hard to get over to that front
So
desk.
I definitely recommend making sure your credit card is in and updated, even if you're using the Disney app or the Marriott app or anything, and checking in a day early if you can. I definitely recommend it because it was easy for them to fix since I had already checked in.
So they were really good about that. They got all that fixed. So we're headed over there now. First time ever staying there. So we're interested and excited to see what this hotel looks like because it's really close to Epcot, which is where we're going to be running.
Pretty, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty.
Here we are at the Swan and Dolphin Resort. So we are in the Dolphin here. This is by Marriott, so it is not technically Disney, even though it is a Disney property hotel. They call it the Disney Dolphin Hotel, but it is Marriott. It's the same company that runs Gaylord, I believe. It is definitely not Disney-fied. It is a standard, little more upscale looking hotel with more moderate prices, even though it is technically a deluxe hotel. So you do get the benefits of a Disney deluxe hotel, late night hours at the parks on certain days whenever they have them, and some of the other amenities, park transportation. You can take the boats to Epcot or Hollywood Studios. You can also walk because it's close for people who are able to walk a decent distance. You can go in between. We have the 2 double beds in this room. Little TV That would be an adjoining room if you had one. Here's our view outside. We have zero view. There's no balcony whatsoever. It's just a window, and you are seeing the side of the hotel here. So we have no theme park view, but we got a pretty good rate, so I didn't expect to. If you want a theme park view, obviously it's going to cost quite a bit more because you have those fireworks at Epcot.
Unlike Disney hotels, you can't check out a day or two early or 3 or whatever you need. If something arises and you have to change or you need to change, they charge you for an extra night here. Marriott has some money-driven policies. I'll put it that way. I've noticed that through the years. That's why we stay at them less than other nice hotels. They charge for everything.
They do, and if you stay here, you're going to be paying for parking, unlike the Disney hotels, which
Yes.
you would not.
At this point, it was $36.
Yeah, $36 to park, which we really only decided to stay here because of Run Disney. This is the closest hotel that was a decent price for us. That's the reason we chose it. We got a pretty good rate because of a discount. But other than that, we would not normally choose it just because of those reasons.
There's also a resort fee. At the current time, it's $45, so you can automatically just consider spending $80 to $100 per night.
A lot of times that's the case with these resort hotels is because Disney wraps everything in. They claim it's free parking, but we all know the room rates just went up, so, you know, they wrap it in. These other ones might appear to be a lot cheaper, even the Good Neighbor hotels, but a lot of times you got to do the math because by the time you add it together, then it's going to be about the same, sometimes even more, depending on the rates and deals. So turning here into this little area, you've got your main necessities here, your water, glasses, ice bucket, some cups, a little tiny coffee machine. I literally don't even know what that brand is. CV1, I have never heard of that. It's not a Keurig. I have no idea. Did the sniff test, smells clean. That's always important, do a sniff test in your coffee maker. Teas and coffees. Here's your bathroom. It's a good sized bathroom actually. You don't have to do the shimmy over the toilet to close the door, so I always appreciate that. Lots of towels. Your usual accoutrements here. It's a pretty standard hotel in general. Everything looks clean, so I'm happy about that. I've never seen anybody wrap the shower curtain door around the bathroom door, though. That's an interesting one. I walked in and I'm like, what is happening? And you got your little closet here with the weirdest little door handles. Never seen door handles like that. They're very hard to grab. Your usual here as well. Some storage, hangers, ironing board, iron, that little thing that holds your luggage, and a safe. There is the Dolphin standard room with a standard view. And of course, you got your little table over there, which is where Mom's sitting now. I took a picture of that earlier without all our stuff everywhere. That's it. I guess I should have turned the light on. Where's the light?
Their lights.
Oh, we don't have any overhead lights. Okay.
Their app leaves a lot to be desired. I would say plan ahead if you're going to be here for several days because even their dining links to their restaurants, because there's over 30, I think, on this property between the Swan and the Dolphin.
I think so.
If you click on them, all they do is give you the hours. There's no menu.
Oh.
Yeah, so you
That's weird.
plan ahead if you need to know about menus and stuff like that.
For seemingly being very more of an upscale look, like the way it was designed when you walk in, you've got 30 restaurants, you got all this stuff that makes it seem more fancy. It's actually a little bit dated, I guess you could say, in some
I
ways.
think the room is, and it doesn't have a smell. But
No, the room's good.
I would say.
I mean, like the technology.
Oh yeah, I would.
Yeah.
My descriptive word would be just not fully prepared. Because Disney app is pretty fully prepared. You can find menus, you can find mobile order ahead. There was a thing in the lobby I saw, order ahead for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it was a QR code. But like, I have no idea, I didn't do it, so I don't know how could it possibly do that because no menus are on
Yeah,
here.
how would you know which of the 20-some or whatever restaurants you wanted? Yeah, that's a good point. Of course, you know, Disney's side of it definitely has its issues and imperfections, but it is hard when you get used to that. It's pretty streamlined, so switching then to somewhere else makes it a little more complicated. And it's not just like complicated like going to a hotel somewhere else in the world, like you're used to those hotel experiences. When you're at Disney, you're used to the Disney experience, so it kind of throws you off a little bit, trying to figure out where to go and how to navigate it all, and this costs extra, and that is over here, and you know, all those things, transportation differences. So that's something you definitely want to keep in mind if you're thinking about staying at one of the like partner hotels or good neighbor hotels or whatever category it is that isn't specifically Disney. It's going to have some differences that you might want to do some research on ahead of time.
So I clicked on another one of the mini restaurants, and there's actually not even hours on it. It's just a blank page with their name on it.
That's weird.
Yeah,
They've
so
been here a long time too.
Here is Shula's Steakhouse, one of the most popular on property that we hear about. And you click on its visit website, so it takes you outside. That's not on every page, but that on Shula's it is. And it takes you to a page that says, "We're sorry, the page you're looking for has been removed."
Well, let's test out the bed here and see what it feels like. Well, it feels soft. That's good at least. Yeah. Okay, it's not hard as a rock, so thumbs up on that one.
They're loud.
A little bit squeaky. Not too bad overall though. How's the pillow? Oh, it's the flat squishy pillows. They look fluffy, and then you do this, and they're gone.
It's a deceptive pillow.
It's just a knot. Look, it looks so upset. It looks like it has
I may be too whenever we get that on.
Seriously, it looks like a unhappy goat. It's got like a nose and a unhappy goat. They don't feel like feather, but they are. I mean, watch. It's just like, ooh, look. Pillow knot. They're very interesting. Pillow. Head. Okay. It's not as bad when I lay my head on it as when I smashed it to bits, so that's good. It's good for sleeping. They do have USB plugins in all these hotels, but now that all the tech companies were so nice and changed them to C on us, nothing works anymore. All these are obsolete, unless you bring your old cords. Well, now it is 1:15, so we're gonna rest a little bit, and then we're gonna hop a bus over to Magic Kingdom.
I want to ride on top. I'm tired.
Yeah. As I was saying, we're gonna hop a bus. Not gonna really hop. We're gonna hobble our way over to a bus because we already hurt and we're already tired. That was a lot of walking today. Standing in lines, thankfully we didn't have to stand as long because we would be in way more pain if it hadn't kept moving more. That's why we finally just hopped out of the Remy line after like 15 minutes because we were like, we just can't do this. Too much pain, not feeling good. Mom started to feel nauseous. I started to feel not great myself. We were going to go over and meet Lewis, the alligator then, but he wasn't going to be back for another 15 minutes either, so add that on top of the line. And it's one of those things that is a little disappointing because we really wanted to see the characters. We had heard about them being at the expo. We'd never gotten to see them before because we didn't go to the bib pickup area, obviously, because we weren't in the race before. We just went to the expo. So the fact that they only had 2 characters and each one was taking like a 20-minute break, it just made the lines way too long. Kind of disappointed in that, but I've heard there's lots of characters in the race itself. Hopefully those lines aren't too long since we'll be in the back of the pack. I don't know. We'll just have to see, but at least maybe we'll get some shots as they're running through. Look, there's a character way over there. We'll just see how it goes, and I'll see how much I can film for you guys to show. I think all of it. We're running through some little backstage areas, but I don't think they're like technically like backstage in the way that they don't let you film. So if I can film it, I will, so we can kind of get the whole experience. But other than that, we're resting before heading to Magic Kingdom for a short bit to see the party goers come in their costumes. Then we're coming back here, grabbing something to eat, obviously, resting, going to bed very early because we have to get up very early. Too early. I was up early this morning just to practice getting up earlier because I'm not a morning person at all. Mornings are hard when you have diseases like we have. It's going to be interesting to see how that goes because I'm already tired. I was up at like 5 a.m. this morning. Got our virtual queue at 8:30. They made that one later in the day, which is a little weird to me. I'm like, why do you make the virtual queue for runners at 8:30 when they're already getting up early?
Well, not the day of arrival.
True, but like, I mean, most people are prepping. They're used to that. So 7 a.m. is what I expected because that's what it was at the last 2 expos.
I'll raise your hand if you were glad it was.
Right. But then I'm like, but I have to get up at 7 a.m. just to ride Guardians of the Galaxy still? After like a year?
That's the rub.
Come on, Disney. Yeah, I'm surprised they changed that. I don't know. Maybe they'll change it in the future. I hope they change all virtual queues, maybe to not exist. But other than that, I hope that they change them to be like an hour before park opening, and it just adjusts based on when the park opens. I think that would be a better solution overall. Because when you're on vacation, especially if you're going to late night events, so you're going to a Christmas party, a Halloween party, you're at the after hour events, or even if Magic Kingdom's just open till 11 and you want to watch the fireworks and stay, you're getting up really early to get those virtual queues the next day if you're going to do that. At least today we didn't have to. The one day it would pay off for me to actually wake up early, I didn't have to. On to the next part of the adventure. Here are the items we got at the race. Gear bag, you can put stuff in here. It's a checked bag basically that you can leave with the cast members at the beginning of the race, and then it will be there for you to pick up at the end. Snacks, anything you might think you need afterwards, cooling towel, your non-valuables that you might want after but you don't want to carry. They did give us this shirt, so this would be quote-unquote free. With
The word you're looking for is included.
Right, included, that's the word. Included, it's long sleeve. I like that. That's nice. I didn't expect that. I figured it'd just be a regular t-shirt, so this is more of an athletic type material. I wouldn't say it's like probably the best athletic material out there in the world, but it is soft, so I prefer that to the slick kind myself. The race we're doing, the 5K, so it depends on which race you're doing, is which one you get. Obviously, there's my bib. Pick that up.
I'll need that because I'll be hungry.
You whining and dining?
Not whining.
Well, I'm whining with an H. Too tired, and we're like, feed me. Here's some stickers that they gave us. No bag, though. Womp womp. We missed the bag. Temporary tattoos, apparently?
Yeah.
I remember those from last year, but I didn't see this one has, like, the actual Epcot logo this time around. The back of the shirt has the race sponsors. Oh, I forgot. I guess this would be the mini fridge. Mini fridge. Oh, there's more waters in there. They put cold waters in there for us. Yay. I was just sitting here waiting, and a cast member with a Halloween outfit came up to me. Like, she had like a Halloween headband, and she came over to me and she said, "We are finding all the pixie dust all around the resort, and we're giving special little treats to those that have the pixie dust magic." And she handed me this cute little gift. Isn't that so cute? She said she liked my whole outfit. It was so fun. So great to talk to her. Thank you, Hannah. Good morning. It is 4:15 a.m. We woke up about 4. We know a lot of people get up at like 3, especially if they're in the earlier corrals. We are in the last corral, thankfully. So our estimated start time is like 5:45-ish to 6-ish. We know a lot of people want to get there early because it's a pre-race entertainment and all that, but we knew there's no way we could stand around for a couple of hours. So we just decided to wait and go later to hopefully be able to do the race and finish it. I slept pretty good. The bed's comfortable. The pillows were actually pretty comfortable. We went to bed about
8:30 or 9 after eating some dinner here at Peekaboo. We brought it up to the room. It was really good food, actually. Probably went to sleep around 9:30 or 10, which one thing I always forget about in these hotels, especially really close to the resorts, is that you can hear the fireworks. So at first we were like, what is that sound? Is our neighbor bowling? What is going on? And then we remembered, of course, Epcot fireworks. We just totally blanked out on that because we were so tired. So that might keep you up if you're trying to sleep early. And then of course people come home late. They're not always quiet in the hallways. Something to remember. If you're coming back late, try not to yell in the hallways because it's very, very, very loud and echoes into people's rooms. I probably woke up like every hour, literally. But I did get sleep. Slept for, how long it is. About 6-ish hours if you remove the times that I, woke up periodically. 6.5 maybe. I'm feeling decent this morning, better than I thought I would. I am sore. I think I'm gonna have some shin pain because I do some back pain. So I think I'm gonna KT tape up everything, wear my knee braces, all that good stuff. Mom's in a lot more pain than I am. She's not feeling very well at all. She was really concerned last night that she might not even get to do it. Really hoping and praying she does, because I know how much she wants to, and we both really want to do this. It's a goal for us for a lot of years, and we just want to be able to accomplish it, so we're really hopeful and praying for that. I'm sure it's going to be a very emotional finish either way, if we get to finish it or not, but especially if we get to finish it, it's going to be pretty emotional for us, because we just can't do these kind of things. So this is a very rare opportunity and rare time for us. It's probably going to be the only race we ever do, but hopefully we get to participate and cross that finish line. So I'm going to finish getting ready. She's trying to get ready right now. I'm trying to put together like my fanny pack so that I have what I need with the camera equipment and everything, which is a lot to carry, but this camera's really light, this DJI, and so I'm just going to take it, our 2 microphones we'll have on, and then the battery pack extension. So really I'll be holding all of that, and it only weighs, like a pound. 2 pounds maybe, so I don't even think it weighs that with the battery pack. One thing to note, totally slipped our minds in all this preparation. We're getting up so early, there's no breakfast anywhere. So last night we went to the grab and go kind of area downstairs, like a little cafe area. I think it's a Starbucks or something similar. And we got breakfast. They don't have a lot for grab and go here at the Swan Dolphin that we saw, at least not in the Dolphin, not where we are. It's called Fuel downstairs. They had like overnight oats and parfait, like yogurt things, muffins, bagels, and cream cheese, so stuff like that. So we grabbed a little bit of that food last night so we can eat it in our room this morning, because it just totally slipped our minds that this isn't a normal park day. We're not going to have anything to eat. So think of that if you're coming to the race.
So we finished the race, and we are currently waiting in line for help at the front desk here at the Swan Dolphin because they had something messed up. They charged us an extra $100 when they weren't supposed to, so we have to go fix that, even though we don't feel good at all. We don't want to have to do this. So hopefully they'll fix it. Unfortunately, we couldn't recommend staying here again. It's just been problem after problem, really. And they charge for everything. We even asked them yesterday about a late check-in option because Disney usually just, allows that at their hotels if they're able to, and it doesn't cost you anything. Here it's $36 per hour, every hour after you stay. It was really hard to get parking, even for disability. We had to have somebody go to valet all the time, even though we didn't have valet parking. They had to open the lots up, and there weren't many spots. And, it's a mess. Yeah, definitely wouldn't stay Swan and Dolphin again because of all that. It's been such a mess. And the bus today, which I guess was RunDisney's issue, but like the hotel didn't tell us that, you know, sometimes the buses don't run until 5 a.m. We were even there a little before 5. They told us they'd be running until 5. There was no bus, so thankfully we had a car. Some other people did not have a car. I saw people getting like Lyft or Uber, figuring out other ways to get to Epcot because we couldn't walk through it, even though we're close, because they didn't have International Gateway open. Then yesterday's Magic Kingdom bus we waited 40 minutes for it to come. It's been such a mess. I feel so bad for Mom right now. She's having to stand in this line. We went back to the room and slept for like 2 hours. She's in so much pain. She didn't need to have to go through this too. But it's under her name and information, so she's got to go up and talk to them.